Bum. Either way, it's not a big deal. I'm not really playing this game hoping to 100% it because Trails has hidden stuff anyway, so it's all good. Bum bum bum. Did you find something? Yes, this is incredible, far beyond my expectations. I'd say the list is good enough to be considered complete. Oh, my dear bracers, what a stunning haul. Nah, it was nothing. Guess this means the job's complete. Yes, and beyond my wildest dreams, allow me to offer you a well-earned bonus for your contributions. They're the cream of my trade, and I hope you'll eat each and every one of them to the last oozing morsel. No, sir, I couldn't possibly. Please don't make me take all this. No, I'll not hear of it. You did the job beautifully, and you will be rewarded for it. No need to hold back on my account. Go on, take it. Oh boy, thanks. You've done it very well this time. I'll be sure to call on you when a new job comes up. Alright, how do I... Oh, the liner is how we get the Zeiss, so we have to go back to... what's it called? The Rouen anyway. Speaking of hidden stuff, you may have missed a hidden quest. Ah, yeah. I was expecting to. I mean, I know Trails has their hidden quests. Like, I'm not... like, I'm playing these games. I'm gonna do the side quests, but I'm not expecting to 100% them because you basically need a guide to 100% it, and I'd rather just, like, not play with a guide for my first playthrough. Bum, bum, bum. In that case, I'm definitely not going to reload and do that gambling quest. Where am I going? The liner. Oh no, I have to report to Rouen's guild branch first. Welcome. You're the group of bracers heading for Zeiss, yes? Uh-huh, that's right. We just got word from Jean. The guild's already paid your fares. Would you like to check in now or what? It'd be best to stay here and wait for the ship once we check in. Are you sure you've done everything you want to? Check in. Alright. Just a little bit of paperwork for you to fill out first, if you don't mind. Sure. Okay, no problems, it looks like. Feel free to make use of the port until the next flight arrives. Thanks. Alrighty then, off we go. Yes, let's. Hey, wait a sec. The kids. What are all of you doing here? We came to say bye-bye. Man, you guys are cold. Just taking off without saying anything to us. You guys are meanie faces, the worst kind. Miss Chloe, why do you have to go? These kids look like Lunar characters. Oh, I'm sorry, everyone. I was gonna say goodbye, but we thought you were all out. I get it. They were out coming to Rouen. I feel kind of silly now. Hang on, though. That'd mean Matron Theresa's. I'm glad to see we made it in time. Matron Theresa. Even Jill and Hans came. Oh, well, duh. Like we missed this. We cut it kind of close, though. Thanks to the fact that you wanted to wait till the last second to keep it a surprise, Jill. Hey, all's well that ends well, right? Actually, it was Jill who let us know you were leaving. I thought it would be nice if we could see you off. And pay no mind to the old man in the corner. Oh, sir. Hey, Estelle, I heard that Joshua ran away from home. Oh, Matron Theresa told us what happened. I see. Sorry, I should have told you all. No, it's okay. We'll pray that Joshua comes home real soon. We'll pray to Adios every day, promise? I'll pray too. It'll come true if we all do. Oh, you guys. Oh, you children. Thank you. I'll throw my prayers into the pile too. Estelle, Chloe, you two be careful, okay? You do need to try your best, but don't overdo it and put yourself in danger. If something happened to you, I don't think he'd ever forgive himself. Jill, Hans. Yeah, I'll remember that. Estelle, please look after Chloe. I know she seems strong, but she's still a little fragile in some ways. Matron, I'm right here, you know. Haha, leave her to me. I kind of suspect she's going to be helping us more than anything, though. Well, Chloe, use this as a chance to examine yourself and your desires. Don't fret, simply look for the answer you've been seeking. Yes, I will, I promise. Racers and students both aspire to the path of knowledge in their own ways. You two have grown immensely in the short amount of time you've been here. Always remember you never run out of things to learn. Do not become so overconfident that you forget to learn. If you remember that, there is no obstacle in the world that can defeat you. Well, remember, yes sir, yeah. This is the final boarding call for the Cecilia, bound for Zeiss. All remaining passengers should embark now. Oh, whoops. See you guys, we'll be back, I promise. Everyone take care. Be careful, guys. You better come back with some great stories and bring Joshua back with you. I make no promises, but I'll try my best. Yes, ma'am, we've already spoken to the head of the central factory. All we need now is a contract to move the ordnance. Simon, you made sure to secure the ordnance, yes? We must make sure those ducks are all in a row before the Imperial traders start arriving. Rouen may all be excited about their mayoral election, but okay, so Zeiss, you know the place we're headed to now, doesn't even have a mayor. Instead, the head of the central factory fulfills the mayoral duties for the city and region. Perfect system for an industrial city like that, if you ask me. Oh, hi, Estelle. Taking a walk around the ship? Yeah, pretty much. Oh yeah, Chloe, what do you do when you need to get back to Grand Cell? Do you get the Royal Guard to fly you there? No, of course not. That would be a little too obvious. I just use normal flights like everyone else. I usually go back twice a year, once for New Year's and once for grandmother's birthday. So you're kind of used to passenger flight, huh? Oh, but what does Sieg do then? Does he fly along at his own pace to the capital? Oh, well... Sieg, come here. Huh? Sweet. Whoa. Sweet. Sorry, I'm just calling you for a moment. Well, that was a surprise. So Sieg can follow the ship. Cool. I mean, like, he can fly. He wants to fly. Sweet. Sieg can fly level at speeds of up to 1800 selge per hour. Most airships cruise at around half that. So to Sieg, this isn't much faster than the evening stroll. Oh, I see. You really are better than an average falcon, aren't you, Sieg? Sweet! Sieg's speed is the reason he's so useful for contacting the Royal Guard. If for some reason I can't use power communication, nothing in the country can carry a message faster than Sieg. I thought so. I remember how fast you got in touch with Julia during that thing with the mayor. Alright, we have to... I'm assuming we just have to find everyone and talk to them. Hello, Estelle. Looking around the ship again? Pretty much. I never rode airships much before now, so it's all kind of new to me still. I remember my first work trips on them and getting all excited too. I'd never ridden an airship before in all my travels. I guess the circus didn't use airships much, huh? Did you guys ride around in orbital-powered carriages then? No, most of our carriages were the single horsepower variety. Mr. Harvey did have an old orbital drive carriage though. Huh, okay. Now that I think about it, whenever your troop visited you guys were in a lot of covered wagons. You remember, you touch your teacher's heart, my dear sweet Estelle. Anyway, airships are still fairly uncommon outside of Liberal as I understand it, especially as civilian vehicles. Most other countries prefer orbital-driven ground-based transport. The Erebonians favor orbital-driven trains and have a pretty large rail system connecting their major cities. Oh, trust me, I know about Erebonia and their trains. That's all I'll say. And our Calvarian neighbors use orbital buses. Orbital buses? What kind of vehicle is a bus? Man, imagine not knowing what a bus is. Wild. A bus is basically a very large orbital carriage. It's a little like an airship. You pay in advance and it'll take you from place to place. It isn't nearly as fast as an airship, but the pace is gentler. They're easier to maintain and they're quite pleasant. Huh, neato. I kinda wanna ride one now. Speaking of which, Shara, you've been to Calvard, right? I heard you met Zin then. Come on, I gotta hear that story. There's not that much to it, I'm afraid. I was on an errand for Cassius. He needed me to deliver a document to Calvard's eastern quarter. That's where I first met Zin. I see. I gotta admit, I can't imagine what a town full of Easterners would be like. It was exciting, very different culturally and exotic. You should visit if you get the chance. They say the three nations are going to be signing a non-aggression pact soon. I'm impressed with Queen Alicia bringing both the Empire and Republic to the same table like that. I suppose the non-aggression pact is a good thing. My own feelings toward Erebonia are complicated, to say the least. After all this time, though, it's for the best to reconcile. Apparently, that non-aggression pact's being signed at the Herb Royal Villa. Speaking of, that makes me think of the whole mess with Richard. Of course, last I heard, he's still at the stockade at Leston Fortress under guard 24/7. Currently, to our right is Tidith Bay, Labrelle's gate to the Great Sea. While it's currently slightly cloudy, you should be able to make out the coastline. I'm heading home to Zeiss. I haven't had a chance to rest in a while. I've been working all the time. Once I get home, I just want to kick back and relax for a while. Where's Olivier? Okay, deep breaths. I need to ready my camera before we land. My one and only chance to get the picture will be when we're landing. Bum 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 bum. Where are you, Olivier? Save me the time. Nah, it's enough running around. You're bothering the other passengers. Who cares about moving stairs? I want to see the hot springs. I heard it's like one huge bath. Oh, this sucks. You can't see Lyston from here. I guess they wouldn't let a passenger ship near the airspace, though, would they? Where is Olivier? Oh, he's here. Of course he's having like a glass of wine or something. Estelle, enjoying our flight through the heavens? Look, gaze upon this magnificent azure sky. But there is nothing better to drink to. Well, the weather's great and the sky's pretty, but we're almost to Zeiss, Olivier. Should you really be drinking? Oh, come on, don't say that. Somewhere beneath this brilliant sky is my beloved Joshua. The pain he must be feeling on his solitary journey. Such thoughts drive a man to drink, you see. Excuse me, but that's entirely and exclusively my line. Ugh, at least things never get too serious with you around. I guess that's a good thing. Kinda, maybe. I shall take that as the highest praise. Don't expect any more praise from Estelle. I'm relieved, however. Huh? The Black Fang. I had wondered if the words of the Phantom Thief had shaken you. I see I had no cause to be concerned, however. You have a will of iron, Estelle. Oh, you were worried about me, Olivier? That's kinda sweet. Remember, I am a wandering bard and poet, ever in search of that pinnacle of human affection. Maidens in love shall find no greater ally than I. Well. Oh, please, I did not need a staffing today. I promise I was not teasing you. I actually find your relationship heartwarming. Those new clothes of yours, for example, you purchased them because you wished for Joshua to see you in them, yes? You look excellent in them, I must say. Thanks. What's with the embarrassing compliments all of a sudden? Besides, Shara got me these clothes as a present. Joshua, well, maybe he'd like them, a little. What's with that look? Forgive me, that was just more than I expected. Let us leave that topic behind for a while then. Come, Estelle, I shall treat you to a legal cocktail. I guess it is a bit tempting, but we're nearly to Zeiss. Try not to drink the whole bar yourself, Olivier, or you'll pass out and miss our stop. Don't worry. I only lose myself in drink when it is poured by a lovely lady. You realize that's not something to brag about, right? Thank goodness, the passengers finally quieted down. Thought I was gonna have to step in and brain him with instruments. Until a little while ago, he's playing some very, bright tunes on his lute. He even forced me into a duet with him. It takes all kinds, I guess including pushy kinds. Thank you for flying with us today. Yo, let's go. Thought I was gonna have to talk to random NPCs. Ah, good old Zeiss. The city of Zeiss. Maybe we'll see Tita again. I mean, like, we're gonna go see Professor Russell, so that would make sense. Oh, unexpected yawn. Sorry about that. Okay, first stop for us should be the guild house here in Zeiss. We need to check in with Kilika. Kilika? A rather exotic name for Liberl. It sounds Eastern. What kind of woman is she, I wonder? You never give up, do you? To put this simply, capable. She's a flawless administrator, and she's also a very accomplished martial artist. She's also quite lovely, but she doesn't have time for frippery. I would advise caution, my dear Lenheim. Now my interest is positively piqued. What are we waiting for then? Let us away to... What? Is this the fury of Kilika? Would you give it a rest already? It's an earthquake. Ah, help! The dock is going to collapse. Run for your lives! Everyone, please calm down. The port is... I can barely read this dialogue with the rumbling. The port is designed to endure high-magnitude earthquakes. It can easily handle one this small. Please don't panic. Okay, that was hurting my eyes. Thank goodness. It stopped. Whew, thank Adios, that's over. Everyone please come to the reception in an orderly fashion. Let's not panic. Ooh, man, it's been a while since I was in an earthquake. Ha, that was so cool. Well, that was a great way of getting welcomed to Zeiss. It wasn't very strong, but attention, world. For attention, world, please wait until I'm not on scaffolding before you shake again. Love, Estelle. I'll sign that letter too. It's rare for us to get an earthquake in Liberl, though. Really? Chloe's right, earthquakes are very unusual here. Now we really do need to check in at the guild house to see what the damage is.